one moment that sticks out for me is a time in my life when I was sort of pushed into a new space, a space that I still really try to own and hold on to, was a conversation that I had with a gentleman. I worked at Pine Street Inn at the men's unit for about 15 years. On the floor. Many of us who are, still in the nonprofit sector, a lot of us worked there together, and so there's a very tight-knit group of us. And there was a guy who stayed there. His name was Al, and he was so brilliant, and he was so wonderful, and we would sit and talk for hours, and I had cut off all of my hair that summer, and it was maybe about like 2 centimeters long, and we were reading, he knew I loved Nikki Giovanni, and we were reading a poem, and he actually presented me with one of her books of poetry collections, and he wrote me a poem in the front of it, and I still have it, of course, but the main line of it was, short hair does not the soul reflect. And I think his message to me clearly was that I needed to remember that just changing my hair or, doing something dramatic and drastic to my exterior was not going to resolve any conflict or pain or challenge that I was wrestling with internally. And so for what it's worth, I keep that quote with me wherever I go. That I think ultimately you have to always be willing to dig deep if you're going to be real and present and authentic.